debts have gone up a lot in the average household. From 2020 to 2025, the Federal Reserve said that the average debt for every household in the United States used to be 7,000 in 2020, and now we're up to over 10,000. I want you to think about that. Couple the fact that we've gone from 7,000 to over 10,000, and the interest rates back in 2020 were a lot lower. So now those interest rates are through the roof. They're super high on credit cards, and even things like cars and houses have a higher interest rate as well. So the cost for that debt is more expensive. So we're having more debt and the cost is more expensive for that debt. So we just have a lot of people in the United States that are feeling underwater. They're up to their eyeballs in debts. They just don't know what to do. So today I just want to give 3 tips for someone that might be feeling overwhelmed in their debt that they can take. The first one is the good old debt snowball, which was coined by good old Dave Ramsey. But basically, this just says don't try to bite off everything in one bite, right? Start with the small thing. Start with the smallest thing that you owe on and just hammer on that. Budget and try to put a little bit extra towards that small debt. And then when you get that paid off, put that payment plus a little bit more on the next smallest and move your way up. Rather than try to think of this gigantic looming debt cloud, just take it one bite at a time. The second thing you might want to consider is calling the credit card companies and seeing if they have any special APRs available, especially if you've been making your payments on time and doing really good on your credit for a long time with those credit cards. They don't want to lose you as a client. So sometimes just picking up the phone and saying, hey, I'm trying to get my finances in order and it's tough. I've been paying you perfectly. Do you have any specials, any APR specials that you could give me to reduce my interest? It's going to be for a short period of time, but even if it's for 12 months, that's 12 months of savings that you can then go back and do step 1. The third thing you might want to consider is looking for a 0 interest rate or a low interest rate offer that you could transfer some of that credit card debt to. I say this hesitantly because it is a Band-Aid, and please read the small print. There are so many fees that are involved with doing this that you don't want to do it without knowing exactly what that cost is going to be, figuring out if it makes sense. If you've got a debt that you're going to pay off in the next 12 months, it probably doesn't make sense. But if it's going to take longer than that, it might be a good idea. So looking at those transfer 0 interest rate or special interest rate offers when you've got great credit is a really good way of giving yourself a Band-Aid and then taking that time and hammering that debt down, paying it down, paying it down, paying it down while you've got the low interest rate on it. So those are 3 things that you can do that could help with your debt load and trying to get out of that avalanche of interest and debts. I hope that's helpful. By the way, if you go check out rechargingwithchampions.com, that is the members area there with our rechargingwithchampions.com website. I do have a very easy script that you could use that you could make this information your own. It's going to be in the May scripts. Go check it out. Also, there's some templates, some really good things. Make sure you use code word legacy. Right now, you can get in there for free for life. Just use the code word legacy when you check out instead of a credit card, and you'll have full access. We'll see you tomorrow.